sabés de escribir novelas vos?
Pache, ¿cómo? Me pasé la vida escribiendo. Si querés te llevo al archivo y te muestro.
Ah, los expedientes. ¿Y cuántas fojas va a tener la novela? ¿Ya la caratulaste?
Un poquitito más de ayuda, empuje, más no me vendría. ¿Qué crees que haga? ¿Que me comporte como un jubilado, que pase por acá, pregunte si hace falta una manito, sirva café? Quiero escribir. ¿Qué tiene de malo? Quiero escribir sobre la causa de Morales. No sé por qué. Me estoy acordando. En realidad nunca más hablamos de eso. ¿Por qué nunca más hablamos de eso?
Congratulations, you won Best Academy Award for Best Foreign Language Film. What an honor, you know?
It was, yes.
So, The Secret in Their Eyes, I really enjoyed the film. One thing that struck me is where you said how memory fascinates you. Can you tell me why memory, what you think about, why you think memory fascinates you?
Well, it would be hard for me to find a reason, but I find myself constantly thinking about the past, about the dreams that I had when I was starting, the dreams that I could fulfill, the dreams that I dropped, the things that I did wrong, the decisions that I made 20 years ago, how they impact on today, stories that I had, that one forgets for 10 years or doesn't want to talk about it, heartbreaks or stuff like that, and how they come back to haunt you, and the need for closure for all those stories. All those things, for some reason that I can't discern, they fascinate me.
¿Eh?
A mí siempre me parece un delirio esto de las fotos.
Bueno, sí, pero yo creo que es por el tema de las miradas. Calculo que es por eso. Porque vos veías a este pibe mirando a esa mujer, adorándola. Los ojos hablan. Hablan al pedo los ojos. Mejor que se callen. A veces mejor ni mirar. ¿Qué miras?
Nunca volvimos a hablar de esta causa. ¿Vos cuando volviste de Jujuy?
En el 85.
¿Y por qué ahora?
Mejor que plantar begonias.
¿Por qué?
Porque hace más de 20 años que me vengo distrayendo. Tribunales, las causas, los amigos, las joditas, un matrimonio, varios affairs. Me distraje. Y ahora que me jubilé, no tengo nada que me distraiga. El otro día estaba cenando en la esquina de casa y me vi cenando solo. Y no me gusté. Yo sé que a vos no te pasa, no te pido que me entiendas. Créeme. Y tratando de encontrar los porqués, los momentos, todo, absolutamente todo me lleva a Morales. Es como si mi vida hubiera...
In this story, you have Esposito looking into the eyes of the photograph of the suspect, as well as looking into the eyes of the victim.
Yes.
And seeing what's true love. What do you think it is about people's eyes that reveal so much of, their intentions or their
Well, it's very hard to lie with the eyes. You can say whatever. You can smile. You can say whatever you want to say, but the eyes will usually betray you. You have to be a very expert liar to also fool someone with the eyes. Or maybe it's because I was in too many opening nights of my work, and I know when everybody tells me an opening night that they like it, and I know who means it and who doesn't. I've developed an instinct for that. And it's usually in the eyes, and I really think that the eyes speak and tell the truth. They're very, very hard to lie with those.
Buen día. ¿Qué tal, muchachos?
Buen día, doctora.
Señorita secretaria, ¿se ha muerto un santo en el día de hoy?
¿Por?
Porque veo un ángel vestido de luto.
Ah, no. Es un método que tenemos los ángeles para bajar 3 kilitos. Tráigame los efectos de la causa Chávez. ¿Vamos viendo eso?
Claro que sí.
Qué guachito tierno sos.
¿Por qué?
¿Por qué? Aparece la tipa por la puerta y voy a tener preparado un piropo para que ella se derrita. ¿Cómo es eso?
Lo que pasa, Benjamín, que vos me ves acá vestido de sapo, pero en realidad soy un príncipe encantado. Yo.
Señor Espósito,
¿Qué?
dicen que ya llamaron a la 18 y que el doctor Romano les dijo que es nuestro turno.
¿El doctor Romano? Decile que el mariscal Espósito lo va a cagar a trompadas. ¿A dónde va, boludo? 3 horas estoy pensando qué decirle. Llega ella a la puerta, la veo y me bloqueo. No.
Para mí es más fácil, Benja. Yo no estoy enamorado.
Well, it's almost like when you see someone who doesn't want to cry and trying to stop tears, it's more interesting than someone crying, you know. I also think that the love, when it's not outspoken, when the people don't dare to communicate it, I think that it's much more interesting to see that tension than when it finally happens. When it finally happens, it's usually the time when we roll over and go to sleep. You know, but before it happens, we're there, we're alive, we're on tension, and we wanted for it to keep happening, and it's in that tension of the thing that we see through the eyes that they are really in love and they can't dare to speak it out. What I thought was interesting.
Okay. And you wrote the screenplay and you directed and you also edited this film.
Yes.
So your true love must be creative films. How did this story come to you, and why did you make this film?
I read, this is based on a novel which I read, and I was fascinated by 2 elements of it. First of all, it was a mystery novel. It was a crime story. It was like a real rooted in the genre of the film noir. But the characters in it were not the film noir characters. Were real people like you and I, and they made mistakes. They fell in love. They got scared. They got startled. They want to take a leak when they're doing a stakeout. You know, they're real people. And the mix of those 2 worlds, the genre mystery novel with real everyday people, is what I like the most about the story.